Hi everybody, in today's video I'm going to be showing you all the polishes I wore for my Polish for Days Untrieds and Nicole by OPI Untrieds couple of weeks. So I wore some really pretty polishes and I'm like really excited to be going through some untrieds as well. So the first polish I put on to start off the first couple of weeks of the Untried challenge was Cute as a Button from Polish for Days. This is sort of like a darker purplish navy blue base, and then it has like a purple color shift, and it also has this really pretty like turquoise green flakies in there. I love the way these flakies color of flakies like popped off that darker base. It was so pretty on the nails. Like when the light would hit it, those green flakies just really stood out and like looked very sparkly and like gemstone-ish. It was opaque in 2 coats, beautiful formula. I do have swatch pictures, but a lot of these Polish for Days I also did videos because I feel like the pictures are pretty, but then when you actually see the polish like moving and in motion, it's just even better. Like this was a beautiful polish, you guys. I definitely think this is a contender for like my top polishes of the year, just because it was like so eye-catching. I literally could not stop staring at my nails. It was beautiful. Then the next manicure I wore was a combination of these 2 polishes. So like I've told you guys before, I am a seasonal polish wearer, but I was actually filming and swatching for my Pantone color of the year video, like the polish suggestions, and I put on Flip Flop Fantasy to take a swatch picture, and I was just like, I'm not taking this off. It just made me so happy. Like we had snowstorm after snowstorm after snowstorm, and like this just gave me like a little glimmer of summer, and I was so happy. I was just like, I'm wearing this polish, I don't care if it's January. And I ended up pairing it with an untried Nicole by OPI called Lips Are Dripping Honey. This is from the Carrie Underwood collection. This is a mix of holographic glitters and gold glitters. It's a really pretty glitter. I loved the combo together. The formula on the Flip Flop Fantasy is not great. I'm not gonna even sugarcoat it whatsoever. It's 3 sort of difficult coats, and the top coat kind of like smooths it all out and gives it like a finished look, but the first 2 coats you're like, what is this polish? What's happening? Is it ever gonna get opaque? And then that 3rd coat kind of, you know, makes it look better, and then the top coat kind of smooths it out, or at least that's how it applies for me. But the color to me, I just love. This is not the original Flip Flop Fantasy. This is like the reformulation of it, but I love this color. This glitter is really pretty, but I didn't like it because it was very base heavy, so I kept having to like kind of fish out the glitters. And I don't mind fishing out glitters if they're like weird shapes or big, but like this is just normal size glitter. Like you shouldn't have to fish. And then you get a ton of base on the brush and hardly any glitter. So then you put 2 coats and like it's even more base, and then it just doesn't want to dry, and I don't know, it was just I wish it just had a better formula because I think it's pretty, but I do think I have similar things that do have better formulas. So this is probably gonna go into my destash pile because it was just hard to work with, and I don't have patience for like super long dry times, especially when I know I probably have something similar and the formula is better. So pretty combo, but this was a little bit disappointing to me. Then next up, oh you guys, I was in love with this. This is Polish for Days Cora, and it's sort of like a mossy green base, and then it has the pink shimmer in there. Look at that pink shimmer. Oh you guys. And then it also has holographic, so the pink shimmer is very apparent on the nail. The flash that it gives in the light is so pretty. This is another one that I did do a video for just because like it deserved a video. It's just gorgeous. It's 2 coats to get opaque. I love the base color, and that pink flash just, oh, it's so gorgeous. I actually wore this to my uncle's funeral service, and I got 3 compliments on my nails at the funeral service. So I thought that was a little bit bizarre, but it just like tells you just how pretty the polish is. You know, you move your hand, you see that flash. When you get into like really good lighting, it's even just more beautiful. And I just really love this polish. I'm so glad I picked this up during the Black Friday sale. I do think this is still available on her website, so if you are interested, I would head over and get it. It's so good, you guys. You will not be disappointed. If you love a pink flash like I do, you're gonna love this. Next combo was one untried Nicole by OPI and then a Nicole by OPI that I wear, you know, kind of often. So this first untried is called Wear Something Sparkly, and the sparkly is spelled S-P-A-R and then Kylie. So this was part of their Kardashian like collaboration thing they had going. My friend Janet gave this to me before she moved back home because they didn't have room for all their stuff. So she gave me a bunch of polish. This is beautiful, you guys. It's a like kind of rosy pink micro glitter. It does get opaque on its own in 2 to 3 coats, but this was very dried out when I got it. So I added a ton of thinner. I cleaned you know, like the rim of the bottle so that I would get a tight seal, but it still feels like it needs more thinner. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna destash this or not, just because I don't know, like I love the color, but adding 100 drops of thinner every time I want to use a polish, I just don't know if I want to commit to that. So, but it is a beautiful, beautiful polish, very beautiful color, very sparkly. And then I use this as an accent nail. This is Carried Away from the Nicole by OPI. This was also part of the Carrie Underwood collection. And this is just a very gorgeous gold micro shimmer. It gets opaque on its own in 2 coats. Both of these do want to dry textured, so I definitely recommend like a second coat of top coat just to kind of smooth it out if you're not into that textured look. But I just think this is the most perfect shade of gold for an accent nail. It looks really pretty with just a ton of different polishes. I wore this for Drugstore December as well with a Wet n Wild polish, and I just really enjoy it. I think it's also beautiful on its own. It's kind of sparkly, you know, just really pretty. So I did enjoy this combination. I just need to decide if I want to thin this every time or get rid of it. Then next up, the next polish for day I wore is called CalP. You guys, look at this polish. So it is the most gorgeous like turquoise teal. It has a bunch of like turquoisey teal it has a bunch of turquoisey teal flakies. It literally looks like you just crushed up like an emerald and put it on your nails. It's so, so pretty. I was on the fence whether to get this, and then Catalina kind of pushed me over the edge, and I'm so glad she did. It's beautiful. 2 coats to get opaque. I literally would just like stare at my nails because it was so, so pretty. This is also still on her website, so you know, if you are interested, it's still on there to purchase. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful polish. And then the last polish for days that I wore, I don't have anymore. I already decided to destash it. So it was Polish for Days 2019 from her New Year's duo that just came out. It's sort of a very iridescent, shifty polish. There's a lot of pink shimmer, but which I did love. And I really wanted to love this polish because it's not really what I typically go for, but when I did see swatches with the pink shimmer, you know, like really showing through, I was like, this is beautiful. But when the pink shimmer was not showing through, and I'll show pictures of both situations, I just felt like the base color was very close to my skin tone. It was washing me out, and I could not make myself love it. I wanted to love it, but I just could not. So instead of deciding to keep it and just letting it kind of waste away here with all these other polishes, I sent it to Amy Sue, and she's into those iridescent polishes, so I do think she's going to enjoy it. I hope she does. But it was, you know, the formula was good. It was 3 coats to get opaque. I will also insert a video of this polish. It just like was not for me. I wanted it to be for me very badly, but at the end of the day, like every time I would look at it, I just thought, I don't really want this on my nails. And to me, like, you know, when you have all this other pretty stuff that you really, really do love, there's kind of no reason for that. So that did get destashed. So if you are interested in participating in my untried stuff, the next 2 weeks we're going to be wearing OPI and KB Shimmer. Those are the next two brands. I will be wearing those polishes till about February 3rd. On February 3rd, I'll post another video where I draw the next two brands, one mainstream and one indie. And then the hashtags we're going to be using for this month are OPI untrieds, KB Shimmer untried. So if you do decide that you're going to join in, please make sure to use those hashtags. If you want to tag me in your Instagram post, I do appreciate it. I like to see what everybody's wearing. If you don't, you know, that's fine. I understand. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to click the like button down below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. And I hope you all are having an amazing evening. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.